This is Dale in Florida welcoming all of you to our Profit Clicking call this evening. Welcome and thank you for joining us. Before we start the call, I would like to say that our thoughts and prayers are with all the Eastern Seaboard people affected by Hurricane Sandy and hope that our members will be back online with us again soon. The person that I'm about to introduce is not new to the business world. He has been a business owner and entrepreneur since 1987. He's been successfully involved in direct sales, marketing, and development with many successful companies, including one of the first service-based direct sales companies. He's been involved with online marketing since 2000. He's a family man, having been married for over 27 years and has 7 beautiful children. And now we are fortunate to have him on our team. And on that note, Doc, are you with me?
I'm here, Dale. Thank you.
Great, Doc. Good to hear you.
I'm excited to be here, and I want to welcome all of our listening audience as well. It's always a pleasure for me to come and share this time. We do have a lot of exciting information to go over tonight, so I'll try to move right along here, folks. Last Thursday, we talked a little bit about the migration process and the master plan for migrating Just Been Paid Over, and how that was very complex and how we ended up actually getting started 4 weeks earlier than expected. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time tonight talking about that, but I did want to say as a side note that we have allocated many resources to completing the additional components so that we can get that process complete. I do have some very, very exciting news to share tonight. Starting in mid-November, we plan to pay the daily withdrawals within 48 hours. And this is going to dramatically reduce the time that it takes for your current withdrawals to be paid. We're also doing our very best to increase the current daily limit of $250 per member per payment processor. And we're going to continue paying out the withdrawals that are waiting in the queue at the same time. So we're actually going to be running this process in tandem. We recognize that the queue that we had in place initially did not perform as well as we had anticipated, and that in an effort to resolve those issues, going back to the ability to be able to pay those daily withdrawals within 48 hours will help members to be able to see that process taking place right away, along with continuing to progress or process those withdrawals that are currently in the queue. Now, it may take us a little time to get the ones that are in the queue completely caught up, but we're going to dedicate all of the resources that we can to both of those sides until the process is complete. So I wanted to share that with our members tonight. Another thing is we've had a lot of members that have been inquiring about the profit shift. Profit Clicking announced our first profit shift last Thursday, and there are some very important dates that we need to understand about the profit shift. The position cutoff date for new members is October 15th. Obviously, that date's in the past. Any new members, new accounts that join the system on or after October 15th will not be affected in the first profit shift. Then we have the AdPack cutoff date, which is October the 25th. That applies to all existing members in the system that joined previous to October 15th and purchased AdPacks previous to October 15th. So what that means is that any AdPack that is purchased on or after the 25th will not be included in the profit shift. So our personnel have been working very, very hard to improve the services that we provide to our Profit Clicking members. And we're glad to announce that a profit shift will be done on or about the 10th of November. That's our rough target date, the 10th of November 2012. Our profit shift educational materials will be ready within a week, so you'll be able to find out how the profit shift works, why it's necessary from time to time. And just as a side note, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that I think it's important to note is that many programs simply close their doors and members lose money, and the profit shift is a very important component that we have in profit clicking that actually keeps profit clicking indefinitely sustainable. For those members that joined the system previous to October 15th, any ad packs that are purchased on or after October the 25th will not be included in the profit shift. So October 25th is a very important and significant date to understand in relation to the profit shift. Anyone who purchases ad packs now, from October 25th going forward, has the greatest potential for those ad packs to reach their full mature value of $15 a piece before the next profit shift. So now is the absolute perfect time to be acquiring ad packs, purchasing ad packs, encouraging your teams to do the same thing. So October the 25th is a very important date. Wanted to share that with you. And ladies and gentlemen, we want you to know that our personnel has been working very, very hard to improve the services that we provide to all of our Profit Clicking members. We have some exciting tools that members never had previously that are coming online in Profit Clicking. And there's a lot of energy and effort that's gone into this. We're also glad to announce that the profit shift, like I said earlier, it's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of around the 10th. We say mid-November, but we're targeting somewhere around the neighborhood of November the 10th for the profit shift. And we're going to have educational materials that will be ready to let our members know how a little bit more greater understanding of how the profit shift process works. Those materials are almost completed, so our goal is to have those rolled out and available to members in the next couple of days or so. And you'll be able to go through the educational materials and find out how the profit shift works and why it's necessary for the organization. Many organizations on the internet that don't have a similar feature like this, what happens is they'll run for a time and then they just simply close their doors and members lose all their money. That's not the case with Profit Clicking. Profit Clicking is here for the long haul. And we're very, very excited and what's the word I'm looking for? It's a very important component that we have in our model to be able to let our members know that we are indefinitely sustainable. So you can look forward to more information about the profit shift coming out. There'll be training material that you'll be able to go through. There'll even be some time dedicated in our moderator rooms to help members understand that. But the thing that you want to really know, ladies and gentlemen, is not only is it an important component in our organization, it actually, in many cases, is equal to or even in many cases increases the earning potential of the members. So that's pretty exciting. Let me share real quick some of the new features that are just rolling out now. Last week we announced stage 1 of the panel system, which was the view-only stage. Stage 2 of the panel system has now rolled out. What that means is members can purchase panels now. The panel system is fully functional, it's fully operational. However, the placement is done in a queue, and so if you happen to go in and purchase some PC panels, you may not see the placement done right away. It's processing internally in the queue, but you can expect to show up. It will show up and be displayed on your dashboard page. So the panel system is operational, and the members that are going to be included in the profit shift will be experiencing some panels showing up in their back rooms if they're part of the if they're included in the profit shift process. So wanted to make that announcement. Another very, very exciting tool that has been released is our SMS messaging. It's been released in its beta stage. You can go into your profile, so when you log into your Profit Clicking account, click on your profile button on the left-hand side, the My Account, go to your profile. You'll see down towards the bottom a section that talks about the SMS messaging. What that does is that allows you to attach or connect your cell phone to your account, and when you receive a commission, when a new referral joins your team, when you receive a rebate from the panel system, when a new referral, either a level 1 or level 2, when important events take place pertaining to your account, you can receive a text message. So you can literally be connected to your account even when you're not online. And that can be very, very exciting. I know we've already had members that have been commenting on how exciting it is to be able to be talking to someone about profit clicking, and all of a sudden their cell phone starts going off, text message, you've received a commission, so-and-so's joined your team. That's a lot of fun, and it's a great way to stay connected to what's taking place in your account. So it is in the beta stage. All of the internal testing has been completed. It's available to the public. We're encouraging our members to go in and get some experience with it. And once we have, all the different providers and the different phone platforms around the world utilizing the service, then we'll have a chance to make sure that it's fine-tuned and polished and so forth. So that is there and available for anyone that wants to start taking advantage of it. Last week we talked about the daily sales commissions being processed, and the commitment that our team has to get the daily sales commissions being updated and the reporting feature on your dashboard page every single day. There still are a few little components that are tied to that the IT department is working through. So what we want you to know is your ad packs, if you meet the minimum daily requirement of surfing 3 websites a day or have a reserve in place to cover that, you are and will receive your daily sales commissions even if they don't display in your money monitor right away. And the goal is to get those displaying within literally minutes after you've surfed your 3 sites. And we're very excited to see that component being rolled out. It's not completely finished yet, but it's very close. So if you, as long as you surf your 3 sites a day or have a reserve in place, you will be receiving your daily sales commissions on your ad packs that you have in the system. One question that came in from concerned members was, if I don't surf my 3 sites a day, am I somehow losing value in the ad pack? And the answer is, as long as if you miss a couple of days, you might miss out on the commission for that day, but your ad pack will continue to have the potential to receive daily sales commissions until it fully matures. And when it fully matures and retires is when it reaches the value of $15, or if it's transferred in a profit shift. So you can have confidence knowing if you happen to miss out on a daily sales commission one day, when you come back and make up your surfing your 3 sites, those commissions will continue to accrue in your account until either that ad pack expires or it happens to be transferred in a profit shift. So I wanted to share that with you. We've had some inquiries pertaining to the level 1 upgrades. Wanted to let you know the level 1 upgrade is fully operational. Members who want to upgrade to level 1 for the first time, or members that want to renew their level 1 upgrade, you can do that. It's fully operational. You just log into your account. You'll look up in the upper left-hand corner by your personal profile information. You'll see a little button there that says either upgrade to level 1 or renew. All you have to do is click on that button. It'll take you to the page where you can complete the transaction. Now, there's a number of benefits that are available for members who take advantage of the level 1 upgrade. One of them is when your ad packs reach the point where they're going to expire, we call it maturing, when they've reached the $15 value. For every 4 ad packs that you have in the system that mature or expire, you can receive 1 free placement in a PC panel system if you have the level 1 upgrade in place. I want to say that again. If you have the level 1 upgrade in place, when you have your 4th ad pack expire, you will receive 1 free placement in the PC panel system. Now, if you have ad packs that have not expired yet but get included in the profit shift, you will receive a free PC panel for every 4 that are included in the profit shift, even if you don't have a level 1 upgrade. So the level 1 upgrade is not required to get the free PC panel if you're processed inside of a profit shift, if you're included inside of a profit shift. But if your ad pack does reach its full maturity of $15 value and expires, you do need to have the level 1 upgrade in order to take advantage of getting 1 free PC panel for every 4 expired ad packs. I also wanted to mention that a couple nights ago we had a typo in one of our announcements that went out that created a little bit of confusion. I want to set that straight and just apologize for it. What it said was that when an ad pack expires, you get a free PC panel for every ad pack, and that is not the case. It is every 4th ad pack. So 4 expired ad packs would give you 1 free PC panel if you have the level 1 upgrade in place. And 4 ad packs that might be included in the profit shift will give you a free PC panel if you happen to be included in the profit shift. So I wanted to cover those real quick. I also wanted to let our members know our live support calls, our 24/7 welcome room and the live support calls have been going throughout the week. There are still many members that aren't aware of that. We wanted to make sure our members did know. Every 4 hours there's a rotation, and the rotation covers the overview of Profit Clicking. It's an introduction to the company. Basic general questions are covered. There is a segment that's dedicated specifically to how to get started, getting familiar with the system and how to get started. And let's see, there's one that's dedicated specifically to building your business, gives you tips on how to share Profit Clicking, how to help people understand the value. Profit Clicking is so much fun to share because we actually give our members the first $10 value to come and test drive the system. You can actually test drive the system without even putting in any money of your own. So it's a great opportunity there for members to be able to go out and share that information with other folks and let them know, hey, come check out Profit Clicking. It's a great opportunity to get additional traffic to your website, and it's a great opportunity to be able to generate daily sales commissions and get a really, really nice income online. Okay, also just wanted to put a note out there. I just got an update from one of our departments that the ratio from ad packs to PC panels inside of a profit shift can vary from one profit shift to another. So I wanted to make that correction real quick. The 4 expired ad packs gives you a free PC panel with the upgrade, but the ad packs included inside the profit shift can vary from one profit shift to another. And that'll be included in the training materials that are made available. Okay, and then also included in our 24-hour support system is an advanced training that takes place 3 times a week, several times a week. You can find the schedules, all the information pertaining to these trainings on the events calendar on the website. You'll just go hold your mouse cursor over any particular date, and it will pull up a menu that will show you what's available for that day, and they rotate around the clock. Every one of those rooms has live moderators there that are available to help answer questions along with the presentation. So it's a great resource to become educated and get more information about how to maximize your potential with Profit Clicking. Last 2 weeks, we introduced our Twitter tweet party, which has been a very, very exciting, fun thing to do online with our social media. For those of you that are not aware, if you or someone that you know can't listen to the call live, you can follow the highlights on Twitter. You simply go to our website, ProfitClicking.com, click on the Twitter button on the right side of your page. You'll see there's a social media widget on the right side, floats with every page we have. Click on the Twitter button. It'll take you to the Twitter account. You can connect there and stay up to date with a lot of the highlights that come from these live calls. We've also had a hashtag promo going with our Twitter tweet promotion. And what it is if you would like to share a positive experience about profit clicking, you go hashtag PC Happy Talk. That's the # PC Happy Talk. And just send us a short little tweet about something that you'd love to share with profit clicking. Last week we had a number of lucky winners that were selected. Those winners received a free ad pack. And we continued that promotion throughout this past week. And we had an incredible response. I want to thank all the members that participated. And all of the winners that participated this past week will also be receiving a special gift in the system. And what we're going to be doing is giving an actual cash value this week. So check your Twitter email. If you were someone that participated in the hashtag PC Happy Talk promotion last week, watch your Twitter email for a response on how to claim your free $10 in cash. And I just want to share a couple of the quick ones that came in. There were so many, it was really hard for us to select, but we did pick a couple. I'm just going to share some really quick. This comes to us from Shane. Happy Talk, just a quick word of thanks to Doc and all the teams behind the scenes. Thank you for all your hard work. Shane, we really appreciate that very much, and all of our members out there from around the world. The reason why we love working so hard is because we know how much it means to our members out there and the fact that we're changing so many lives for the better. Another one that comes in from Natalia. Profit clicking is indeed a safe and sound way of making money online. I joined it 2 months back, and I'm already making money. Great going. Thanks, Natalia. We appreciate that very much. And last here, let's see, this comes from Bunny. Every day is a day of hope with profit clicking. Oh, so well said. Thank you for those comments. We appreciate that very, very much. We're going to continue the hashtag promotion with Twitter. So if you would like to participate, every week we're going to have a little bit different prize. And ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be some fun stuff coming. So if you'd like to participate, do a hashtag PC Happy Talk. If you are selected, you will receive something special, and there will even be a few that will be announced next Thursday night. That covers the quick updates that I had for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and turn the call back to Dale. Dale, are you there?
I'm here, Doc. Thanks for covering those being made with profit clicking, and I know there's a lot of excited members out there.
Dale, we're having some trouble with your phone. You're blinking in and out.
You can't hear me?
I hear you, and then you go away.
Always am. Well, okay.
I can hear you now.
For questions, but we do have a few Facebook questions. Do you want to?
Okay, you're blinked out, but from what I heard was we had some Facebook questions that we needed to run through. Let me get a hold of that document here, see if we can go through those real quick.
Okay, sorry that I'm having phone issues now. Okay, thank you.
Okay, there you go. All right, let's see. This comes to us from Facebook. Hello, Doc. Are all of the old ad packs from Just Been Paid with Profit going to be included in the profit shift? There will be a percentage of ad packs throughout the system that will be included in the profit shift. We don't know what that is yet. It's different with every profit shift. So some ad packs, you may have some from Just Been Paid that are included in that. You may have some from profit clicking. Each profit shift is different. So I can't tell you how many will or will not be included, but I can tell you that it is a very important component, and that it is in the best interest of all of our members. So thank you for that question. And that came from Merrill Lou. The next question from Marshall K. says, I migrated from Just Been Paid to Profit Clicking, where the latter took over Just Been Paid. My problem is that when I add my URL, the system says that I have not accepted the terms and conditions. The question is, do I have to register again with Profit Clicking in order to be able to accept terms and conditions, or is there any way this can be done without going through the process of registering? After all, I am a member. Please advise. Yes, Marshall, there is a terms of service specifically to the Traffic Exchange. All you'll need to do is when you go in to register your URLs, you'll just click the little link right there in the Traffic Exchange to complete the process. You do not have to re-register. In fact, once you're a member of Profit Clicking, you're a member, so you don't have to go through any of that process again. If you do have any specific challenges with your particular browser or connection, you can submit a support ticket. But I just went in myself yesterday and added a few sites, and it's working flawlessly. So you shouldn't have any challenges yet. Thanks for that question. Next one comes to us from Jack. Let's see. I have expired ad packs and 0 PC panels. With the profit shift coming up, I'm really hoping I'll start receiving finalized PC panels. Your FAQ page says 50% of the expired positions will become finalized PC panels. Is this true? And when can we expect to see the panels? Thanks for that question, Jack. And actually what the FAQ says is that when we go through a profit shift, typically it can be anywhere from 10% of the ad packs to 50% of the ad packs. That's just a basic guideline. That's not a set parameter. So when we go through the profit shift, you will be seeing PC panels show up on your dashboard page. Thanks for that question. This one comes to us from Henry S. Is there a way that I can track hits to my personal referral links? Oh, fantastic question, Henry. Yes, there is. In fact, some of the advanced tools that we're developing right now are to provide analytics for the different affiliate websites that are being used, banner ads that are being used. All of the components involved in that are not completed yet, but they're very, very close. We just recently introduced the banner ads and the affiliate websites, so those are there. The analytics is part of that process, and as those tools become available in the back room, you'll be able to see which ones do the best and be able to track some of the campaigns that you have there. So it's a very, very important part of the system that we're developing. Thanks for that question, Henry. Okay, the next one comes from Shelly. Any plans to update links and articles and update your brain product? I love Profit Clicking and appreciate all the hard work. Shelly, appreciate that. One of our goals was to get all of the components from Just Been Paid fully functional and operational as quickly as possible. Upgrade Your Brain was one of those. It hasn't gone through any type of a facelift yet. We wanted to get it there because there's a lot of members that wanted to have access to it. Once we have all of the components completed, there'll be an ongoing process of polishing, updating products and things like that. So I wouldn't expect to see anything in the immediate future with that, but going forward, everything that we have in Profit Clicking is upgraded. The most user-friendly interfaces that we can develop and things things of that nature. So it's Upgrade Your Brain is an incredible product. It's there. A lot of members may not be familiar with it. If you haven't had the opportunity to go through that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd highly recommend it. It is there and available in your, you go into your account and click on the Store My Products button, and it'll open up. The Upgrade Your Brain is available to every member in the system, so it's a great resource for you. Thanks for that question. Okay, this one comes to us from Valentine. Question is, why are there negative comments about Profit Clicking on the internet? Okay, why are there negative comments? Well, the simple fact is, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what you do, you can't please all of the people all of the time. There's always going to be someone out there that wants to try to downgrade the potential or to point out the flaws. That's just the nature of human beings. But profit clicking is an incredible opportunity. Negative comments have never really worried me. I know that I used to tell my people on my team, if you don't have somebody somewhere saying something bad about you, that means you must not be working very hard, because there's always going to be someone that has an opinion. So don't let the negative comments slow you down, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wonderful opportunity, and there are hundreds of thousands of members who are being blessed through the experience. Okay, the next question comes from Suhaib. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. When will profit clicking start paying the 2% for the old just been paid ad packs, and when will the site be fully functional? That's the two-part question. Is with profit clicking, one of the things that we have different from just been paid is, because of the model that we have with our traffic exchange system, the potential actually exists for members at some point, based on our sales of advertising packages, may have the opportunity to receive even more than 2%. As the revenue increases from the organization, and as we get more and more longevity on the internet and more sales, the commissions that we have to pay our members is directly tied to the sales. So the simple answer to your question is, as the sales increase, the commissions will increase as well. And our goal is to see that happen as quickly as possible, and we're providing all the tools that we can to help give our members the very best experience in sharing the profit clicking opportunity with others. I mean, it's just that we've got some awesome affiliate websites, we've got banner ads, we've got other tools and resources that are coming available to help in that process. When will the site be fully functional? Many of the components already are. You can join the system, you can fund your wallet, you can purchase ad packs, you can purchase panels, you can utilize affiliate websites, you can utilize banner ads, you can participate in the traffic exchange. The main key components that are necessary to be able to start developing your business are fully functional. It's more of the bells and whistles and some of the training components and some of the other elements that aren't completed yet that are very close. And so the best thing that I can share with you is we have a tremendous amount of resources that are focused on getting every component in place. And we're working very hard to do that. And it looks like another question from Charmel R. When can we expect upgrade to level 1 and renew level 1 buttons to be operational? That's already fully functional. We talked about that a little bit earlier tonight. This one comes from Dean L. Can you give us a little background on Doc? Okay. There have been a number of questions about who is Doc, and I understand that. We're actually putting together a social media campaign to help address those questions. My name is H.J. Dockstader, and most people have a really hard time pronouncing the last name. It's English-German, so I tell people to call me Doc. I've been called Doc for years. It's just easier to remember. Dale mentioned a little bit about my experience in the introduction, but I've been an entrepreneur all of my adult life. I've been very actively involved in the networking industry since 1990. Co-founded my first company in 1992, made the top of the organization in 9 months, worked pretty much full-time in that industry since. In 2000, I went online, started getting experience in the online marketing arena, and have worked with a number of organizations. My last organization had just under 1 million people, and I had about 700 personals. So I've got quite a bit of experience in marketing, but my biggest passion has always been to be involved in something that helps masses of people. I'm not really excited about success for one or two or for a few. I'm more excited about success for the masses, and that's what's so fabulous about Profit Clicking. Profit Clicking has an opportunity for what we call the 98 percenters. It is so simple and easy to create success. You just simply join the system, purchase ad packs, invite other people to purchase ad packs, surf your 3 sites a day, and you can generate a significant income. So that's awesome. That gives you a little bit more information about me, and you'll be able to see more of that coming online in our social media as we go forward. Okay, next question from Bertrand. When will the call and previous ones be available? We've actually got all the calls up on our Vimeo channel. There's been a link to the Vimeo channel that's gone out in previous announcements. There's also links on the media page and the dashboard page, and the media page is actually having a new component that is set to go live anytime. It may be live by now, I haven't checked, and that gives you access to all of the Thursday night call recordings. But the Vimeo link has been included in some of the announcements that have gone out this past week. Okay, let's see. This one comes from Mohammed Siam. You add many languages in Profit Clicking. Can you please add Bengali? Because most of my referred Profit Clicking users do not understand English. Mohammed, we do have a program called our regional representatives, which are members around the world that are very knowledgeable in Profit Clicking, that have taken on, they're basically developing materials in their native language. So there will be more resources made available to our members that provide support in different languages. As members come on board, if we have members out there that are talented or gifted in a language that is not available, there'll be an opportunity for them to apply to become a regional representative and make those services available to members around the world. The regional representatives component is almost complete, and you'll be able to link to that right from the home page. So that is a very, very important piece that's being developed to provide support for our members who don't speak English. And let's see, question from Cecil. My website came back rejected. Why was let's see, this is a legitimate website that other IBOs and my team are using. Please explain the reason it came back rejected. My understanding, Cecil, with the Traffic Exchange is if a website's rejected, it has to do with either having a virus attached, pop-ups that are in violation of the terms, or that there's material there that would be objectionable. So without being able to look specifically at your particular situation, I couldn't answer it specifically for you, but I can tell you that you can submit a ticket and someone can look specifically at your account and answer that question for you. But the reason for websites being rejected is they either have something objectionable, they'll have pop-ups, they might have a virus attached, or they'll have a video that doesn't have an on and off switch that automatically plays. Those are all things that need to be taken care of before they're accepted in the system. All right, this completes the questions that came in from our social media. I wanted to make sure that we took some time, Dale, to address some live questions from our listening audience as well. So I will turn the call back to you, and we'll take a few minutes for some live questions.
Okay, great. Or a comment for Doc this evening, you can then follow the prompt to confirm that you do have a question. Now we tickets available in the back office to send in.
Dale, your phone is going in and out.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is so unusual. Well, let me grab another.
I believe what she was trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is if you'd like to ask a question, I believe you hit *6, and then we'll select someone to ask a question, and you'll be able to ask your question live. When you're selected for the question, ladies and gentlemen, if you're pleased, would give us your first name and then state your question as clearly as possible. We'll do our best to answer those, and try to stay with one question if possible, because I know we want to give as much. We want to be able to get to as many people as possible. And if you could please have your questions be something that has not already been answered in the call as well. Dell, are you there?
I'm back. I'm sorry about that. My whole line dropped, and I'm back. So, yes, one question per person, please. And I'm sure you're going to hear your question answered if you haven't already this evening. And so let's get started. And I'd like your first name as well, please.
Yes, my name is Donald, and my account has been blocked. And I've been trying to get my account unblocked. I've been submitting tickets to the support desk, and the response that I continue to get back is that we're going to have someone to get back with you, but I have answered the questions that they have sent me twice, and my account is still blocked. What further thing I must do in order to get that unblocked?
Okay, if I understand your question correctly, Donald, your question is your account has been blocked and you're trying to get the account unblocked, and you've submitted a ticket to find out what is necessary. To my best understanding, we have a department that watches very closely for fraud, because profit clicking is such an incredibly awesome opportunity. We do unfortunately attract fraud. And what will happen is if an account gets flagged for suspicious activity, it can be blocked for an investigation, and once the investigation is completed, it'll be determined whether the account should have been blocked or not. If you've already gone through the appropriate channels to get those questions answered, I don't have access to your account specifically, so I can't look at it and tell you. But what I can tell you is that I know there's a full staff of support that investigate every situation to make sure that we don't have accounts being blocked that should not be. I wish that I could give you more information about that. I just simply can't. I know that the support is very, very dedicated on this, and what I'll do as a personal note is just make a note with the department to go back and make sure that they're following up very, very quickly with the requests that are coming in on blocked accounts. I wish I could share more, but that's the best I can do at the moment.
Okay. Now my account has been blocked since just been paid.
Well, Donald, I would suggest that after this call, you go to live chat and have a chat with them and let them direct you to what you need to do from this point. Okay? Because they're right there and they're live and they'll help direct you. Okay, thank you. They'll help you. And we're going to move to the next person. First name, please.
Hi, Doc. This is John from California.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. How are you?
Great this evening. My question is dealing with the affiliate websites. Some of us have built websites ourselves for profit clicking already. I'm just wondering, is there a way to bring those affiliate websites over to those websites?
I'm having a really hard time understanding your question. If I heard you correctly, you've already got an affiliate website developed and you want to link that to the affiliate website that you have in your account. Is that correct?
What I did, when I was just been paid, I built a website to the program, and now that we have these affiliate websites, what I'd like to do is, like with the banner ads, they have the HTML code. You can bring those banner ads over. I'd like to be able to do that the same thing with with our affiliate websites.
Oh, absolutely. So, are you asking how to do that, or are you asking if you can do that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear your answer.
How to do that.
Okay. What I would suggest is submit a ticket and have them ask specifically the IT department how you can link your site to the sites that you have from Profit Clicking. I'm not a technical person, so I can't tell you the logistics of how you do that. I know it's simple, and my guess is it has something to do with redirect wherever your website is right now. You just simply redirect it to the link that you have with Profit Clicking, but Member Services can give you specific information to answer that better than I could.
Okay, yeah, I was just more wondering tonight if it was possible or not. And since you said it's possible, then I'll take the next steps from there.
Oh, absolutely, it's possible. You bet.
Great. Thanks again for the wonderful program.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Okay.
Hi, this is Don.
Hi, Don.
Hi. Question. I was in the conference room, and someone in the conference room said that when they had JBP matrix positions, they had some matrices that were pretty full, and then when they were transferred to PC panels, they seemed to think that the panels were altered so that they didn't have as many positions. Was there any alterations during the migration to the matrices or PC panels?
Okay, the question, if I understand correctly, was someone that had the matrix in JBP, when those are migrated over to Profit Clicking into the panels, do they have any less placements on the panels? And the answer is no. Everything that you had in Just Been Paid is migrating over exactly like it was in Just Been Paid. My guess, the reason why they assume that is because all of the panels haven't been we haven't had the ability to display all of them in the system yet. They're there. It's just connecting the linking for the display to show up properly. So whatever you had in Just Been Paid is still in the system with Profit Clicking, and it will be there like it was or better.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Don. Going to move to the next person. First name, please.
Hello, Doc. My name is Leonard. And Doc, listen, what I wanted to know is this: I have almost 1,000 expired ad packs. I have ad packs expired from 3 Profit Shift from before. Can you tell me how long before these will be placed in the panels?
The question, ladies and gentlemen, if I understood correctly, was he had some expired ad packs from Just Been Paid, and how soon are those going to be placed in the PC panel system?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. The answer is the panel system is just coming live on the Profit Clicking side. All of the data that was there for the Just Been Paid is still in the system. It just hasn't been, the linking to be able to display it hasn't been completed yet. So you will see all of those come over just like they should have, and it'll all be available in the panel system on the Profit Clicking side. We've been completing these steps. There was a lot of steps to get done, and we've been getting them done as fast as we possibly could. My guess is within a few weeks, it might take a little bit longer, but you will see them, and you will see them as soon as we possibly can display them for you.
I thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for the question.
Okay, thank you. We're going to
Hello, this is Hans.
Hi, Hans.
Hello. Hey, Doc, I have a similar question to the last caller about the PC panels. What I was curious about is do you have an order as to how they're going to be placed? Like, will we see our ones from expired positions first and then from restarts, or will this restart, now called Profit Shift, will this be the first ones that we see, or will we get our old ones that never populated in the old Just Been Paid site? Will we begin to see those populate first?
Okay, the question, if I understood it correctly, was would you be able to see the old ones that were in the Just Been Paid system first, or the newer ones in Profit Clicking first? My understanding is you will see the older ones first. From what I've understand, and please forgive me if I don't have this 100% accurate because I'm not a tech person, but what my understanding is that the panel system actually has a relationship. The way I would describe it is like grandparent, parent, and child. The older one has to come first before the younger one can. So my answer would be that the older ones will be displayed first, and you'll see the newer ones come later. And I believe that's correct.
Okay, that's fine. I was just kind of trying to get an idea of, the amount of time we're waiting on for this profit shift, because like the last caller said, we're still waiting on 2 previous restarts. So, okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you for that question.
Okay, next person, first name, please.
Hi, Dale, and hi, Doc. It's Norm.
Hey, Norm.
Hi.
I got a couple of questions, but first of all,
Norm, we have one question. Norm, one question, please.
Just a second. I want to clarify something first, and hopefully this will help the person who called earlier about maybe the confusion about the panels as to whether or not everything that was transferred over is transferred over. Because I found this with our group, is this. In the old matrix, when we look at our matrix, we could see that when we bought the premium placement, it showed premium. It wasn't filled. It showed premium, and therefore it had to wait until it was actually filled. With the color-coded panels that we have now, if you'll see that it'll say empty, but it's color-coded. It's yellow. So if it's yellow, it means like it was premium before. So hopefully that clarifies some stuff for some people on that.
Well, thank you.
Okay. The other, and 2 short, quick ones. One is we're supposed to have what we've had before in JBP whenever possible. I do this thing full time, and I manage about 24 accounts. And so I have one gentleman who came in with a substantial amount on September 30th with the expectation that he would have 30 days of being able to repurchase before any of his positions would be affected by this profit shift. And as it's been stated now, he basically is going to get nailed for the profit shift on his $25,000 purchase plus what he's compounded for the first 10 days. So he didn't get, basically I'm saying he didn't get 30 days, he's got like 15 days. So that was a concern, and I don't know if it can be changed or not, or if they look at larger accounts that didn't get a chance to repurchase for 30 days.
The best way that I can answer that question is we've established the account cutoff date and the position cutoff date. Those have been set and they're not going to change. However, the percentage of the ad packs that are included in that profit shift have yet to be determined. So okay. It's the information that pertains specifically to the profit shift is proprietary, and it's not something that we can share. All we can tell you is it is in the best interest of the member. And I understand the concern, but I also know when we looked at the analyzing the whole profit shift process, what we found out is that in many cases the member's potential to earn has actually increased through the profit shift, and it is quite a complex experience or a complex process, but it's very fair across the board. So I think your personal still be taken care of.
Okay, I understand, and it's very necessary. Just one more quick one. I have, and like I say, I manage a lot of accounts. On September 27th, it was announced in an update that we could have reserved views for our ads, and that would count towards our ad views. Now I have in total 100 days of earnings that weren't received, and the only thing that I can attribute it to is because they were banking on the reserved views, didn't view the 3 ads per day. They went ahead and said, okay, I'm gonna stockpile here, and I won't have to view every day, and therefore didn't get paid. Is that going to be corrected in some fashion, or can it be corrected?
Because that's if there was if I understand your question correctly, your question is, with the website view reserve, if a mistake was made and the person had a reserve in place and missed out on a commission, would that be corrected? The answer is absolutely yes. I would submit a ticket about your particular situation. As far as the website reserve process, it works like this. You can reserve up to 45 days worth of views, so to account for vacations or sickness or whatever. And when the daily sales commissions are calculated, it will minus off 3 views from whatever reserve you have. So if you did have the reserve in place and a sales commission wasn't there, submit a ticket and it'll absolutely be corrected.
Okay, because that was the case because back then we were like running a few days short, and so I said, okay, it's going to be coming, and so they didn't go ahead and view the 3. They had them in reserve because that was announced on the 27th. So from the 27th on is where the problem happened. And like I say, with all of the accounts that are managed, it works out to like 100 days of no commissions and a lot of leverage loss there. So.
Yeah, I just go ahead and submit a ticket on that. I do know one thing that I could clarify about that, and that is there were a couple of days where the days were running in tandem, and if they were processing like 2 days worth of commissions at once, it would require 6 views because you have to have 3 views for each day. So without being able to access your specific account, I would just submit a ticket, explain what the situation is. They'll have, member services will have someone research your account. They can see what views were there when the commissions were run. If there's a mistake, it will be corrected. Thanks for that question.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
You bet.
Thanks, Norm. Okay, we have time for a few more, Doc. What do you think? It's
Go ahead.
Okay, next person, first name, please. Hello.
This is Chris.
Hi, Chris. Go right ahead.
Yes, I got in August of this year, and of course we had the transition. It changed over, and for as many of us have experienced, there was some downtime on certain functions in the site, and so I now know that there's a profit shift coming, but I had already purchased the level 1 upgrade prior to the transition, and I never got to really get the benefit of the use of that. But now they're saying that I need to repurchase that upgrade because I have to repurchase one every 3 months, and yet the site didn't work the same. It didn't follow the same timeline. And so I was just wondering if there's any way that I could just get upgraded without having to. I mean, I don't understand why they're saying that I'd have to be upgraded in order to participate in the panels.
Okay. If I understand your question correctly, you upgraded to the level 1 upgrade just before the migration, and because of the downtime in the migration, you were not able to experience the benefits of that upgrade. What I can tell you is I would submit a ticket explaining your situation. Our goal is to go in and adjust the dates for the members that were caught in that particular situation. We do understand there was a little bit of downtime, and we're not going to punish the members for the downtime that we experienced on our side. It had nothing to do with them. So we will. I would submit a ticket and just let them know your particular situation, and we can get that adjusted for you.
Well, I've submitted a ticket every day since last Thursday, and the responses that I've gotten have just essentially seemed to miss the mark and really not even answer the question or even acknowledge that the question was asked. Is there anyone other than the ticket submission process? Because literally I've got 14 sent out and 14 responses that don't answer the question and don't address the issue at all.
All right, let me do this for you. Send a copy of your ticket response to AskDoc. That's AskDoc at ProfitClicking.com, and I will personally see what I can do to make sure that Member Services is updated on this situation, and that we get the link between IT, because we definitely want to make sure that members that were affected by this particular situation, that it has nothing to do with any fault on your side. We will get you taken care of. All right?
Okay. Thank
Appreciate you bringing that up.
All right.
Please.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, yes, Richard here from Australia. Doc, how you going?
I'm fantastic, Richard. How are you?
I'm pretty good down under here. Yeah, not bad weather here. Listen, just a quick question about the PC panels. I purchased a stack of what we used to call premium upgrades, and now I believe they're nitros now. Any idea when they're going to be placed?
Yeah, the panel system, the actual panel system itself was been added in Profit Clicking in stages. The view stage was done last week. The ability to purchase them is now there now, but a lot of the actual views, being able to view those in the system, is still being done. So I would say within a couple of days, you're going to start seeing the placements starting up again. It may take a couple of weeks before all of the panels that were in Just Been Paid are completely migrated over, because it's quite a complex process. What I can tell you is you can have confidence in knowing that it will be done. I wish I could give you an exact date, but unfortunately, because of the complexity, I can't give you a date, but I can tell you it will be done.
Not a problem. That's all I wanted to hear. The other thing was that SMS thing. I tried to verify my phone to receive the messages, but I didn't get the confirmation number. Twice I tried. Is there anything wrong with it?
The confirmation number actually comes when you go in to activate your SMS service. Make sure you select the type of service that provides your cell phone service, and that message comes through them. So if you have a particular issue with yours, and I'm so grateful that you've tried this because we need that experience, please, if you do me a favor, Richard, send a support ticket. Let them know that you just signed up with the SMS and that you haven't received the verification, so that we can check the system and make sure that it's linked with your particular service down there in Australia.
All right, mate. Now, the other thing was, the format that you put the actual cell phone number in, do you have to put the country code in first, like Australia is +61, and then the mobile number? Is that how you do it, or is it just...
I believe so. I believe that's the case.
Okie doke. Thanks, mate.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Richard. How are we doing on time, Dale?
Well, we're about 7 minutes after. I know that you've got a few things that you want to take care of yet before we end the call, so it's your decision here.
Let's take one more, and then I'll wrap the call up.
Okay, great.
Hello.
Hi, who is this? Hello?
Hello. Hello.
This? I think there might be something wrong here.
Sounds like their phone's going in and out. Let's take another one. I want to get one more question before we end.
Hi, it's Christy. It's okay. My question has been answered. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Got to come out of the queue, but thank you.
Yes, hello, this is Samantha. I'm an older member, so I have a question about the PC panels. This is also in direct response to Don that was on the line. I noticed on the migration that they did change. I had like at least 10 that were filled and ready to cycle, and now that they've been migrated, some of them are not filled. In fact, like most of them are not filled. And I'm just wondering, are they still working on trying to get them I do have a snapshot of the old one, so I just want to make sure that, you know, they are giving me exactly what was migrated over.
Yes, I know that the migration process in the panel system is not completely done yet. So what I would do, if there is a specific question on yours, just go to Member Services and submit a ticket and request that they check just to make sure, because this is a very, very complex process, and we know there may be a glitch here or there. So right off the bat, it may not be perfect, but I can tell you it will be. So we will make sure, and you might be able to help us identify a problem, Samantha, so I really appreciate you bringing that up. If you just submit the information, that'll give us a chance to go research specifically, and if you are affected by it, there's a chance somebody else might be too, and we might be able to solve it, you know, all for everyone. So thank you.
I know that Dale is an older member. I was just wondering, did she experience the same thing when her PC panels? Dale, did yours change a little bit when they migrated over?
You know, Samantha, I've been having some computer issues and moving to a new one, and to be honest with you, I haven't looked since they have been loading. So I can't help you on that, but it's nice to hear you again.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Doc. Thank you, Dale.
Thank you, Samantha.
Thank you. Okay. So, Doc, the call is yours, and we appreciate those questions tonight. It was nice to hear some familiar voices again. And so back to you.
Well, thank you, Dale. And I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the questions. We're going to be hopefully providing more opportunity each week for live questions. I know that's important, and I really enjoy interacting with our members. It's getting long on the call, so we want to wrap things up. But I did want to share. I've committed to sharing a little piece of a marketing tip each week to help our members going forward. And tonight I've chosen this quote from Plato. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. And I just thought, you know, it's oftentimes many of the questions and concerns and fears that our members have can be answered simply by logging into your account, getting familiar with the features that are there, reviewing the frequently asked questions, going to some of the support rooms, and taking advantage of the incredible support that we have, because knowledge is power. So I want to invite everyone and just encourage everyone to utilize the system. And if you happen to find something that doesn't work exactly like it should, let us know. Send in a ticket. We appreciate that very much. We've got dedicated staff that is focused on providing the very best user experience possible. But I wanted to share tonight, just have you be thinking for the next week about the importance of knowledge and firsthand experience. I know bad news travels fast and good news doesn't travel very much. And oftentimes somebody will hear something and they will just assume, because it's a negative statement, that it's true. And so, you know, I've had people say different things about the website or heard things about the website, and I go right to my account, I log right in, and I discover for myself what's there. So I just wanted to share that tonight. And also, as a marketing tip, strive to learn as much as you can about profit clicking. The more you understand about profit clicking, the more you'll understand the incredible potential that we have to be able to make a difference in the lives of literally not just millions, but billions of people. There are so many people around the world that need what we have. And it's so simple in profit clicking to come in and create a successful experience. You know, I'm somebody that's been full-time in the networking industry for over 20 years, coming up on 30 years. And in most situations, you know, you're dealing with complex marketing plans. You're having to market lotions, potions, and pills. You have to do so many things to make it really be a positive experience. And profit clicking is so different. You purchase an ad pack, you view 3 sites a day, and you experience a sales commission. That's just awesome. Everybody can do it. So learn about the product, learn about profit clicking, learn about the potential that's available for customers and the incredible opportunity that we have. And you'll find it doesn't take a lot to become an expert in this field. The more knowledgeable you are, the more that you're familiar you are with the website, the better ability you have to answer the general question which someone might have that you're sharing this with, and be able to utilize the tools that we have to be able to really maximize your experience in profit clicking. Become an expert. It's not that doesn't take that much time. It's actually a lot of fun with these tools that we have, like SMS, messaging, and the notification system, the message center, the support rooms that we have, and all of that. It's just it's a great opportunity. So be thinking about knowledge and how powerful knowledge is, and what you can do to increase your knowledge in relation to profit clicking. And I would invite you, if you have not had the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, check out Upgrade Your Brain. It's an awesome product that's in there that was developed by the original founder of Just Been Paid. It's an incredible resource. You can find that by logging into your account, selecting the store product link, and it's right there for you. So go ahead and take advantage of that. And with that, I will turn the call back to Dell for wrapping up.
Okay, thank you so much, Doc. I got a lot of information covered tonight. An exciting, fantastic future here with profit clicking. And everybody knows that.
Dell, we're having a problem with your phone again.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, this has just been a problem night with phones. This call is... Oh, goodness.
It sounds like you're having a bit of a challenge, so maybe what I'll do, just in closing, I know Dell's trying to say thanks for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, we very, very much appreciate you taking the time to be with us tonight. For those of you out there, if you'd like to have additional input, you can send your questions, comments to AskDoc@ProfitClicking.com. Please do not send support stuff. We want to make sure that anything that has to do with your account in the supportive nature needs to go through the live chat of the member services support ticket system that we have. But if you've got a suggestion, a comment, something you'd like to share, we'd love to hear from you. AskDoc@ProfitClicking. And just remember the Twitter hashtag PCHappyTalk. We'd love to hear from you this week. And congratulations to all our winners. The past 2 weeks, we're excited to be able to share the ad packs and the $10 of cash that will be coming into your accounts. And with that, I'll go ahead and say good night. Thanks for being here. And Dell, if you're there, sign off.
I'm here. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Good night. God bless.